Hey everybody, welcome to this week's programming. This week, we're getting closer to those final stages of finishing out our back squat and push press strength cycle. So we're changing up the rep scheme. We're only doing 2 weeks of these rep schemes to finish out. We got 2 of this one, 2 of the next one, then we're going to 1 heavy week, a deload week, and then we're going to retest. And it's going to be right around Halloween on that. But this week's programming, we're getting started off Monday. We got 10 sets. You're going to do a 10 calorie or 7 calorie bike sprint plus 3 snatches. Now I know snatches, a lot of you that have been in the gym for a while understand that I understand that we're all at different levels when it comes to that movement. So if you can squat snatch, we want to see these as squat snatches. And the 3 is going to be 70 to 80%. If we need to scale that down a little bit, we can. You could do power snatches if you're not comfortable with that, or we can even do overhead squats, but I would do those as tempo, like slow down, pause, fast up, or even do a power snatch into an overhead squat if you're not comfortable with getting into that full squat snatch. Because ultimately that is a skill movement. For a lot of us, we want to push the loads, push the intensity, but for a majority of us, I just like when I'm doing this workout, I just want to feel good. I just want to make sure I hit my reps solid. My loads, my weight is not what it used to be, and guess what? I'm cool with that because still at my age, I can hit a full range of motion. I can hit the movement with full range of motion and feel confident in that movement. So there's something to remember when you're doing that. Then we're going to rest, and then we got 30 to 50 strict pull-ups, or you can do 20 ring muscle-ups. Just get some upper body pulling gymnastics in. Then we got some accessory work of dumbbell hammer curls and handstand holds. Tuesday, we're doing our back squats. We got 3 reps every 2 minutes for 12 minutes, and we're going to that 80-85% range, or only 5 pounds heavier than what you did last week. Now, when we add 5 pounds, that does not mean you add a 5 to each side. What that does mean, you add a 2.5 to each side. Maybe even some of you find our specialty plates and add 1 pound to each side, or just one side. Just going a little bit heavier than what we did for those 5 sets of 4. That was 20 reps, now we're down to 18 reps. It's really not that much difference in the rep schemes and the time frame. So what we're doing, we're gonna increase the intensity just by a little bit. And we got 2 weeks of this. And then after this, we have a max effort 12-minute, basically AMRAP. I'm going to do EMOM style, max calorie ski erg, max calorie burpee box jump, or max burpee box jump overs, and then max toes to bar. Great conditioning piece. All of them kind of work off of each other. If we have a little bit more, if we have more than 5, 10, 15 people in a class, and we run out of ski ergs, we can also supplement in some rowing, or we could supplement in the bike. Especially if you missed Monday's workout, you can add the bike in for this day. Get a little bit more leg intensive. I think a rower would be a little bit more comparable to the ski erg. And then after that, we have accessory work, barbell good mornings with some side crunches, dumbbell side crunches. Then Wednesday, we got a longer workout, 4 rounds for time, 800-meter run coming in, 5 rope climbs, and then we have 8 on your right, 8 on your left, overhead walking lunges. So again, 1 heavy dumbbell, doing 8 walking lunges with 1 dumbbell with your right arm overhead, then 8 lunges coming back with your left arm. And we're going to do that for 4 rounds. So what you're looking at here time-wise, 800-meter run, we're looking for average 4 to 5 minutes on that. So maybe we're looking anywhere from 16 to 20 minutes of just in running. 5 rope climbs, that's going to take anywhere from roughly 90 seconds to 3 to 4 minutes, depending on who you are. So now we're looking at another 12 minutes on top of the 20, so 32 minutes, and then these lunges should probably be about the easiest things you do. But we're looking for a 32 to 40-minute workout on these. You know I love long conditioning pieces. Thursday, we got a short one. I know this was programmed a little while ago for all of you folks at home. Well, we had to change that up for September 11th. We did a lot of variations off the same movements for in-house. But this one we're going to revisit, and you get to retest. You got 50 deadlifts, 40 pull-ups, 30 24-calorie row, 20 chest to bar pull-ups, and then 10 squat cleans to end on. Weight is going to be 185, 125 for these. Then we have some accessory work, a front foot elevate. No, don't color that one. If you're going to, that's a permanent marker. You can use that one over there. Yeah, just don't mark on any of this stuff. And then we have some Kozak squats, front foot elevated, or lead foot elevated Kozak squats with some heavy suitcase, heavy suitcase carries. How's that? Don't. And then Friday, we have push press, keeping the same rep scheme, 3 reps every 2 minutes on the minute for 12 minutes as well, 80-85%, or only adding 5 pounds, or maybe even staying in what you did last week. And then we have a 10-minute AMRAP, 15 kettlebell swings, 15 push-ups. If you want to scale up, we can do 15 dips on that. And if you want to scale up beyond that, you can do a muscle up into the dips. Then we have some accessory work of plank holds and chin over bar holds to finish that one out. And then Saturday, you spell your name? Good job. Saturday, we have a 4-time partner workout. Now we're adding in a new movement. Miles, if you were in class last week, mentioned that you could do what the wall balls. This is something that I think Hiller did, the combo. Anyways, we did some alternating reverse lunge wall balls the other day. Well, they came up with what the wall balls. So you do 1 reverse lunge wall ball with your right leg, 1 reverse lunge wall ball with your left leg, and then you do 1 wall ball. That is 1 rep going up and down. So for time, you and a partner are going to do 90 what the wall balls, dividing it up into 45 bar muscle ups or burpee pull-ups. And then you're going to finish on 90 alternating single arm. You're going to dumbbell snatch into a thruster overhead. That's 1 rep, and then alternate to the other side. So we got 90 what the wall balls, 45 bar muscle ups or burpee pull-ups, and then 90 alternating single arm dumbbell snatches to thrusters. And this is some complex movements. It's going to take a lot of coordination. Now, a lot of you are going to get pushed on this workout, both conditioning wise and skill wise for this. The weight on this dumbbell is going to be 1535, which is the norm, but if we need to scale that down to 3520, that way you can stay unbroken, go a little bit longer into the reps, you're perfectly welcome to do that. That's this week's workouts. Like I always say, got any questions, hit me up. Hit me up with on email, text, in the Wodify app. Always here to help out. Y'all have a great week. See your names on the leaderboard. And like I said, be strong, be courageous.